Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson has gone into hiding after a mob of 30 elementary school children violently attack a young mother with sickle cell and her 9-year-old son while they were walking home from school. They were beaten so bad, both the mother and the son had to go to the hospital. This tragedy caused thousands of Chicago residents to show up at the school the next day and demand answers and accountability, and Brandon Johnson is nowhere to be found. And residents are so shaken, so frustrated, so baffled that this could happen that they are demanding Donald Trump send in the National Guard. It's also sparked a conversation about the depressingly abysmal state of black culture and sheer moral decline that would cause 30 elementary school kids, 8, 9, and 10-year-olds to viciously beat up a mother and her son and put them in the hospital. As always, like the video and subscribe to the channel, guys. Please smash the like button. Please share this everywhere because this mother's story needs to be told. Here is the video of 30 children stalking this mother like prey and violently attacking her for no reason.
Shamar, what you want, Shamar? Shamar, look at ass. Look at them ankles, bud. Shamar looking at Junior. Bitch. Hey, foot, don't touch my brother foot.
Why? Don't touch me. Oh, hell no, those ankles ashy as fuck.
Look at them bitches, bad crackhead. Other bitches, Lauren. That's his ass. That's his ass. Oh my God, we're not hitting them. The little kids hitting them, not the big kids. The big kids not touching them.
I'm saying
the little kids. Smash that bitch on my brother.
There is a serious problem with black culture. And I'm gonna put it right out there on Front Street before other people of equally low moral character start rushing to the defense of these children and saying, oh, this isn't a black thing, this is just a bad kid thing. No, these children are being taught and encouraged to be violent and have zero regard for human life. In the black community, there's a term called YNs. And YN stands for young niggas. And the young niggas are notorious for being 13, 14, 15 years old, going to school with automatic Glock handguns with 50-round magazines, or illegal baby AKs they call Dracos with 60-round mags. The YNs are so scary, they're so vicious, they're so dangerous, that OGs in the hood, people who are 40, 50 years old, who were gangbanging back in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, stay away from the YNs like their lives depend on it. Because it does. The MO of the YN is to be a menace to society, to be as reckless and uncontrollable as possible, to be as violent as possible, to be as murderous as possible, and to be desensitized to the concept of human suffering. They have anointed themselves the title of crash outs, meaning they pride themselves on being so unstable, so inconsiderate, so ready to be activated that the smallest, most insignificant thing can set them off at any time and their response will be to kill things. I say all of that to explain that this behavior we're seeing from elementary school children is the foundation to YN behavior. And any black person who ignores this shit is doing their entire race a huge disservice by disregarding it and pretending it doesn't exist every time the conversation about violence in the black community being a problem is brought up, or calling it racist anytime a white person mentions it. You don't have to be a particular race to objectively look at this and see that there is a major issue. You only see this kind of barbaric behavior coming from the black community because we celebrate it and glorify it. Any black person watching right now, who's the biggest artist amongst black youth? NBA YoungBoy. And he has 11 baby moms, has been to jail a slew of times, and raps about being a dread-headed crash out who will kill anybody for any reason. Here is a video of an old white security guard working at an NBA YoungBoy concert, politely asking this upstanding gentleman to please move back to his assigned seat. And look how this young upstanding gentleman reacts to it. There is no civility, decency, respect for authority, compassion, self-control, personal responsibility. This will be the same kind of person that complains that white people look at him funny when he walks into a grocery store. Black people do this shit, or at the very least don't condemn it or disavow it, and then wonder why people look at them funny when they're walking 8 deep down a sidewalk wearing shiesties. Let's just be honest. Criminality and low character is celebrated in the black community. That's why you have people like Jasmine Crockett, who went to $40,000 per year private schools pretending to be a ghetto hood rat because that's what she thinks the black community is. That's how she thinks she can best connect with them. Or NBA player Ja Morant, who came from a good married 2-parent household living in the suburbs, but as soon as he makes it to the NBA, gets awarded a $200 million contract, had to go play with guns and pretend to be a gangster. Because low moral character behavior in the black community is so pedestalized, it even infiltrates the top echelon of black society. White supremacy was not the reason this mother got brutally attacked by a mob of 8-year-olds. It is a result of behavior and culture that is taught and encouraged at home. Take a look at this news clip of all the people that showed up to protest this school, because the residents of Chicago were rightfully pissed off about this.
Frustration outside of Orville T. Bright Elementary School as parents rallied around Prashanda Hatter and her 9-year-old son.
I can't sleep because I wake up in the middle of the night with that vision in my head of my son calling my name to help him, and I couldn't do nothing for him. That really hurted me the most.
The 33-year-old reported to police she was walking with her son when they were attacked by a group of kids. It happened near 106 and Bensley Avenue around 3 p.m. Monday, just blocks away from school.
No mother should be that helpless and be targeted by children inside of her own community.
State Senator Willie Preston met with the victim and her son as they called for a meeting with school administrators. The victim told NBC5 the incident stems from bullying at school. Meanwhile, Chicago police launched an investigation. Parents and other concerned residents demand answers. They say this points to a deep-rooted problem in the community.
We need more help out here. Trump sending troops and stuff out here for that. Come send troops out here for these kids. We need these kids. Open up more programs for our kids.
Police say Hatter and her son were taken to the hospital to be treated. Those who came out to support the family calling out the parents of the kids involved.
What action needs to be taken is the parents need to be held accountable. Charges should be pressed. Charges should be pressed, and these kids should be expelled from school.
Chicago Public Schools said it prioritizes the safety and well-being of students. The district in a statement said in part, quote, "We are horrified by the attack on this family, and we are working collaboratively with city departments and agencies to provide support to the victims of the attack. CPS is coordinating closely with the mayor's office, CPD, CHA, and other city departments to provide additional support to the family."
And this is what pretentious, virtue-signaling white liberals don't understand when they take their, "oh, Trump's a dictator for wanting to send in the National Guard" stance. People like this woman are who you're making suffer so you can feel like a nice, compassionate person who's standing up for the black people. When these 8-year-olds become 15-year-olds who are now picking up illegal weaponry and murdering people, the blood will be solely on the hands of the Democrat Party. Democrats like Mayor Brandon Johnson are always like, "oh, we need more community after-school programs, more violence intervention programs." These kids are cooked. They are too far gone. If you even want to have a hope at fixing what's broken within these kids, it requires a strict, serious, heavy-handed approach. And if you want to continue to coddle them and treat them like babies, even though they're beating up mothers with sickle cell, then that's on you. But don't be mad when the rest of society continues to not want to associate with black people. Here's a little clip from the mom in the hospital with her son.
I'm not pregnant. These are my only 2 kids right here.
But you don't have a baby.
I just don't put shit on Facebook, like real shit that I go through every day in life. I don't post that on Facebook because people like to use that against you. So I try to keep shit to myself. I don't even got nobody to live to. I don't got friends. I don't trust nobody. I don't know what it is, what they want to do with my son, but my son is very friendly. Like he not the type that likes to fight. He's not a fighter. Yeah, he okay. He right here. Just smacked him very hard, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't move my son at the moment because I had my daughter standing in front of me. If I move my daughter or move any kind of way, I don't know what these kids trying to do.
It's just absolutely heartbreaking from a human level. This lady's daughter was with them too, had to experience all of this. Thankfully, she wasn't beaten up by the kids. Like, the black community is its own worst enemy. We refuse to pursue respectability, politeness, intelligence, because somehow we believe these are white virtues. When a black person is criticized for acting white, what are they typically doing? Dressing nicely, speaking properly, reading a book even, having too high of an interest in academics. Until we stop thinking that marrying someone and having kids with them is some white shit, so we're not gonna do it, we can't be mad that we don't succeed as a race. We cry racism, white supremacy, that's what's holding us back. White supremacy isn't a problem for Nigerians. It's not a problem for Ghanans. It's not a problem for Indian people. It's not a problem for Chinese, Japanese, or Korean Americans. All of those demographic groups, by the way, have higher average incomes than white people. And if you want the real reason why the black community does so much worse, well, it's right here in the apologies coming from 2 separate kids who were caught in the video attacking that mother.
You know the whole city of Chicago looking for you, right? You and your little friends. Because you was grown yesterday. You were grown. And you was going to jump somebody. So now they looking for you. You know that, right? You know I'm not helping you, right?
I think everybody, we've all seen the video. Everybody's been sharing it. The public outcry is definitely there. And we're all on the same accord that I think more so than anything, we want everybody to understand that this is a child. All of them children that was in that video was children. Some of them, not all of them, may have families, but this baby here, she has a family that cares, that loves her, that has held her accountable. She understands what is going on, and I don't expect her to speak. We do not expect her to speak as we are going to speak because she's a child. What grade are you in, Kamira?
8th.
She's in 8th grade.
What grades do you get?
A's and B's, and I was homecoming queen. I'm the captain of the cheerleading team. Better person.
You will know that this baby, as well as all the other babies that's in that video, are very much our future. So if we laughing at them, we laughing at ourselves.
What did you notice about both of those videos? Not a father around. The black community is where it's at due to generations of single parenthood, generations of welfare dependency that incentivizes unproductive behavior, and generations of moral degeneracy from us embracing and uplifting the lowest common denominators in our community. One of the mothers said, "Watch what you say on here because she's a child." Excusing and defending your daughter's heinous actions because she's just a baby is part of the problem. And another girl was damn near laughing because she knew the entire thing was a charade orchestrated by her mother, who had to do something for social media because her daughter got caught. I bet these are the same kind of mothers who get together, get drunk, turn up listening to Sexy Red, twerk all over the house while your daughters are observing. Black civil rights leaders did not fight for this. They fought for freedom and to be treated as equals. Modern black people people are damn near making us all look bad, making it look like we needed the white man to keep us in line because we damn near don't know how to behave when we have our own freedom. And the last thing I'm going to show you, just for anyone who's thinking, well, this is just a one-off situation. Why are you making such broad generalizations about the black community based off of one viral video? Well, here's a video from that school only a week prior of them doing the exact same thing to another child.
Right here, shorty. Bust his ass. We know you like bust his ass. Go ahead, bust his ass. I'm gonna kill his ass on you. What's it up? Alright, come out the grass, so fuck the grass. I don't take your shit for that. Come out the grass, bro. Fuck that shit. Come out the grass.
Like just a mob of 8-year-olds casually hawking down another person like wolves, intimidating him for nothing more than just being alone and being a perfect victim, and proceeding to beat him unconscious on the side of the street, because that is exactly how they're being taught to behave at home. Like, my heart breaks for this mother. My heart breaks for her son, her daughter. My heart breaks for every black child who wants to be productive, who wants to be successful, who wants to be a good person, that due to sheer survival must embrace and participate in destructive gang culture. Otherwise, if you're the kid at school who's known to really like science, they might do something like that to you while you're walking home. We are pissing on our own flame as a black community, and soon there's going to be nothing left but cold ashes. And it's not going to be due to the white man. It's going to be our own fault. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Turn on those notification bells so you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one.